The truth is, the process of success and achieving your wildest dreams is not rocket science. Often it simply requires you show up day after day. When you give your attention to a singular focus day in, day out for a set period of time, no matter how small, it's inevitable that you'll get closer to where you want to be. Opportunities will begin to present themselves. When you show up and keep putting your work out there, good things start to happen. You make new connections, people reach out to you, opportunities start to present themselves. Here is the simple power of showing up. The world is facing an epidemic right now. That is, everyone wants to be successful, yet no one is willing to put in the work to be successful. We have been dumbed down and turned into dopamine and instant gratification seeking drones at our own will. We welcomed instant messaging, Facebook likes, and Netflix at the expense of our dreams and desires. For many, their environment has become so trigger-laden that it seems easier to simply talk about the work rather than to actually do the work. Most people will continue getting high on the dopamine of solely dreaming and journaling about their ideal life without ever doing any meaningful work to make those goals happen. It's time that people start realizing you can't be the noun without doing the verb. You can't be a writer if you don't write. You can't be a cook if you never cook. You can't be an athlete if you never train. In what areas of your life do you call yourself the noun without doing the verb? It's time to get consistent. Becoming consistent at anything you want is not as elusive as it seems. You'll find that for decades, people have simply been trying to form habits in the wrong way. They treat becoming the best version of yourself like something that can happen overnight. They vow never to return to their old ways again. They do everything they can to become the person they want to be. But it's too much, too soon, and after a few days, they're back at their old behaviours. The alternative is to start small. Focus on consistency and frequency rather than intensity, and allow the habit to slowly become a natural part of your being. Build the identity of the person you want to become. This is precisely how I developed my morning journaling habit. I didn't force myself to write an entry straight away. Rather, I would get up every morning, write the date in my journal, and then close it again. Once that was a natural part of my morning routine, I began to journal for 15 minutes before getting into my reading and writing, and haven't stopped since. Start small, learn the routine, and develop a process you can stick to. I imagine that if you showed up today, tomorrow, the day after that, and so on, your life would be very different in a year. You'll be making more progress. You'd have more confidence. You'll have more joy and satisfaction for life. You'll be the noun and be doing the verb. It starts now. How can you make the verb a natural and seamless part of your daily routine?